What's up everybody, Frank Valkyrie, welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna do a suggestion. Since I did Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion cover, I did just read the lyrics and we had a little bit of fun reacting to that. You guys told me, look, you gotta react to this song. Anitta, Zaac, Maejor featuring Tropkillaz and DJ Yuri Martinez. There's already way too many people in this song, huh? Too many people. Anyway, let's go together. Official video came out 3 years ago in December 18, 411 million views. Those are a lot of views. I suspect. Quite commercial song? Alright, let's go. Let's find out. It's starting in a very interesting manner. I have to say, it's very interesting already. Huh? Very interesting. And I mean, every time I see the favelas, I always think like it's such a pithy, and at the same time it's also great. Like those beautiful, like really rudimental house on these beautiful hills overlooking the bay, and I think like it would be nice if could be like, you know, like there would be a wave of taking care of all these houses, making just a little bit more safe, and refinishing them. It would be really beautiful also to see this sort of in between village hanging on those hills like that. I mean, because the place is beautiful. It's just a pity that it's problematic. I mean, okay. First of all, like, why did I skip? First of all, okay, you're really going for the throat here of every guy. This right here. I don't even care about the music anymore watching the video, okay? First of all, the music like seems like when you have like a toy like instrument with 4 notes, you know, and you start to hit on it. That's exactly what it feels this song. Pa pa da pa 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 da pa pa. Also with the melody of the singing. Amanda bandara pa pa oh boom boom pa pa. Looks like a toddler could have done a better job with that toy instrument. Anyway, like I said, I see this beautiful copious amount of skin just laying on those chairs. I forgot about the song and why I was here in the first place. Okay? Boom boom. Look at those heels. Oh man. This guy is oily. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is hilarious. This guy is just oiling the whole row just to make sure. Huh? God damn it. I like it's actually nice photography and gorgeous, great, you know, what you want me to say. I like how you make the best out of a circumstance here. It's actually pretty cool on this whole track that you make a swimming pool. Pretty nice. Drop, we got the drop. Good mother of God. I mean, I don't know how I just, like, I would have to walk on a beach in Rio de Janeiro or something. I will probably walk like this. Put that ass on. It's in English, alright. By the way you shake it, I can't lie, I'm trying to see you naked. Anita, baby, I'm trying to spank it. I can give it to you, can you take it? I can give it to you, can you take it? In that phrase, in that flow, we have condensed an amount of poetry that is imaginable, unimaginable for most human being to achieve. Okay?
Vai malandra, eita louca, tô brincando com bumbum.
Oh man.
Bem malandra, eu tô louca, tô brincando com bumbum. Vai malandra.
If I see another couple of start to cry, that's what I'm gonna start to do. Anyway, on a serious note, okay, let's for a moment forget, let's for a moment pretend that those bountiful asses are not there. You know, there is a gigantic level of adonism in those videos, but it's also been the trend in a lot of the R&B and rap or trap in the last, I don't know, decade or so. I don't even keep the count anymore. So there's that much of showing off, indulging into the body and bragging about stuff, bragging about the sexual power of both sides these days. You know, like today there is a kind of equality actually in that respect, where you see guys bragging about, you know, their sexual potency, but you also have a lot of female artists doing the same. So in that respect, I think it's pretty cool. You do whatever you want. It's an artistic choice to yeah, you could argue like this type of stuff, is it like getting like a rancid? Is it getting a little bit like to a more trivial level, animalistic level of indulging into cheap sexuality? I mean, maybe we talk about this in another video. I have all kinds of ideas regarding that. I don't see it necessarily as something detrimental, or you know, like many of you already know about me, I'm not a prude. I don't see this kind of stuff as offensive, but it becomes, let's say, maybe a issue if people start to believe, you know, because we can adapt very quickly to circumstances. So the more certain things is pushed upon people, like bad food, the more we adapt to it, and perhaps we start to have less ability to recognize, you know, what is better for you in terms of healthy food. So this potentially, maybe it's already happening in part, but if we get to the point where people believe that this is like art, like ooh, like really ooh, art, fancy art or something like that, then we might have a problem. But at the same time, I think it's a fascinating way of also, you know, you cannot get more explicit than this, basically. You know, after this, there's nothing more. So in that way, it dispels a certain level of taboo as well. You know, that could start a conversation on other things. Why should we be, especially in between adults, so concerned or so ashamed of our sexuality and body, for instance? So that's why in that respect, I don't see this as offensive. But anyway, let's keep listening to the song, because I'm sure I'm digressing. I get lost in my own rant. You see? I want to emulate. Oh my god. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Did I just see what I just watched? Huh? Good mother of God. I want all of a sudden become an engineer. I need to measure things precisely. I want to learn physics because I want to know those boobs, how much hair they move. I need to know the volume, how much space it takes among the space. That's what I want to know right now. I need to measure.
Yeah, throw it back on me and Zaac. Make it clap, yeah, I'm into that. Pulling tracks, yeah, I'm into that. From the back, yeah, I'm into that. Big dog to the kitty cat. Young boss with a millie's at.
But there is one thing that I like about, I've done also Nego de Borrell video. What I like, that there is, you know, there's a lot of sensuality. There's a lot of sexuality and somehow explicit. But I don't know, it's a little bit different than other more, like also this video, you know? Like it's a little bit, it still comes across very sexual, but at the same time, there is it feels more natural. I don't know, because it's also very inclusive, you know, like this. It's also like this sort of behavior of being all together outside, you know, enjoying each other, enjoying each other's body. So also a culture that it's more used to be in the sun, out on the beach. You know, I come from the south of Italy, so in the summer, from spring to September, we kind of like, you know, live in a similar way. We have like a beach lifestyle as well. In the, you know, I lived by the sea, so from May to September, you experience a little bit more of this as well. It's warm, you're out, you're on the beach, and so on and so forth, with the least amount of clothes possible. So I can relate to that extent. And again, it comes across, let's say, less vulgar, even though a vulgar.
Louca, bebendo, tão solto, envolvendo, eu tô vendo. Não para não. Vai malandra. Eita louca, tô brincando com bumbum.
Something can come across vulgar when it's, you know, like pushed upon you. You know what I mean? Like if you inadvertently you are subjected to watch this and you don't want to be part of these people bragging about asses and how many booties they've had in their like week or whatever, or girls which they're bragging about how many big they've whatever done, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's their business. So but in our cases we are here willingly, so to me this does not come across as vulgar. Okay, I wanna be a scientist.
Tô brincando com bumbum.
Boom, boom. I wanna measure everything. I wanna measure everything. I wanna measure everything. Boom, 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 boom. I think the fact that the song is so almost rudimental, as simple in the beat, actually makes it being sticks in your head even more, because of it's so incredibly simple with this boom, 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 boom. Anyway, I think I had my ratio of booties for today. I think I need to take a rest from this screen, because all I see is curves and heels, soft heels, poking. It's in my head. I better go. Please subscribe. I'll see you later. Boom, 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 boom. I'm still here. I clicked on you. Why don't you do your job? Do your job.